Let me begin with Prime Minister Imran Khan's inaugural address at the first Islamabad Security Dialogue on 17 March 2021. In his address, the Prime Minister underscored that Pakistan is pursuing a national vision focusing on economic prosperity and human welfare. He emphasized that Pakistan's economic security lens prioritizes connectivity, domestic and regional peace, and development partnerships around the world. He added that national security today includes many aspects, including climate security, food security, and economic prosperity. Talking about regional peace, the Prime Minister stated that economic prosperity cannot be sustained without peace in the neighborhood, emphasizing that the key to peace in our region lies in Afghanistan. The Prime Minister reiterated that a peaceful and stable Afghanistan was in the best interest of Pakistan. The Prime Minister underlined that Pakistan would continue to remain in full support and solidarity with the Afghan people as they march forward in the journey for peace and development. On the Jammu and Kashmir dispute, the Prime Minister urged India to give Kashmiris their right to self determination in accordance with the relevant UN Security Council resolutions and aspirations of the Kashmiri people. The Prime Minister also underscored that Jammu and Kashmir dispute was the core issue between Pakistan and India, and a peaceful resolution of the dispute by giving Kashmiris the right to self determination would be beneficial for both India and Pakistan. The Prime Minister added that India must take the first step in this regard and create an enabling environment for moving forward. Prime Minister Imran Khan has been the leading international voice in raising awareness about the systematic rise of Islamophobia and promoting interfaith harmony. On 15th March, Pakistan joined other members of the OIC in observing the International Day to Combat Islamophobia. The 47th session of the OIC Council of Foreign Ministers, held in Niamey, Niger, in November 2020, had unanimously adopted a resolution to designate 15th March as the International Day to Combat Islamophobia. The resolution was presented by Pakistan. Marking this occasion, the OIC group also held a high-level event in New York on 17 March 2021. Addressing the high-level event, Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi underscored that the idea behind observing this day was to build better understanding of Islam, show solidarity with humanity, and send a message of international solidarity and cooperation. On the invitation of Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the Minister of State for Cabinet Affairs of Kuwait, His Excellency Dr. Nasser As-Sabah, visited Pakistan on 18th and 19th March 2021. During the visit, Foreign Minister Al-Sabah called on the Prime Minister, held delegation level talks with the Foreign Minister, and also met with other dignitaries. In his meeting with the Prime Minister, Foreign Minister Al-Sabah expressed his country's firm resolve to further expand cooperation with Pakistan in diverse fields. He also thanked the Prime Minister for Pakistan's valuable cooperation, especially during the testing times of global pandemic. The Prime Minister underscored the imperative of forging deeper economic, trade and investment cooperation between the two countries. During delegation level talks between the two foreign ministers, the entire spectrum of bilateral relations was discussed. The two sides agreed to enhance collaboration in all areas of mutual interest and work closely at regional and international fora. Foreign Minister Qureshi briefed his counterpart on the economic potential of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, in particular its special economic zones. Highlighting the investor-friendly policies of the government, Foreign Minister Qureshi invited Kuwait to benefit from the vast investment opportunities available in Pakistan. The need for facilitating travel between Pakistan and Kuwait to provide impetus to bilateral trade and people-to-people contacts was also emphasized. The Foreign Minister of Kuwait appreciated the positive contribution of more than 100,000 Pakistani expatriates towards the development of Kuwait. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi held a telephone conversation with the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres. During the telephone call, views were exchanged on a wide range of issues on the UN agenda, including the COVID-19 situation, economic recovery in the wake of the pandemic, international debt relief efforts, equitable availability of vaccines for the developing countries, peacekeeping, Jammu and Kashmir dispute, and the Afghan peace process. Appreciating the Secretary General's leadership during the challenging times, the Foreign Minister welcomed the availability to serve as a second term in office. Foreign Minister Qureshi also expressed Pakistan's full support for Mr. Guterres' reappointment for another 5-year term. The UN Secretary General valued Pakistan's constructive contribution towards the effective functioning of the organization in different areas of its work, calling Pakistan a fundamental partner of the United Nations. To express solidarity with the government and the brotherly people of Iraq, Pakistan is dispatching 3 planes loads of COVID-19 related relief goods to the Republic of Iraq. The first relief consignment has already reached Iraq. We believe the COVID-19 pandemic is a global challenge which can only be contained with the international solidarity and cooperation. Now coming to the situation in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. During the last week, the Indian occupying forces have martyred 4 more Kashmiri youth in Shupaiyan, Bijbehara and Sopur districts of IIOJK. In the year 2021 alone, the Indian occupying forces have martyred 14 innocent Kashmiris in fake encounters and staged cordon and search operations. The unabated extrajudicial killings of Kashmiris are a clear violation of humanitarian norms and fundamental precepts of international law. Pakistan calls for immediate and transparent judicial inquiry under international scrutiny into the extrajudicial killings of all innocent Kashmiris. The international community must urge India to stop the egregious human rights violations in IIOJK, halt and reverse the demographic changes made since 5th August 2019, and take measures for resolution of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute in accordance with the relevant UN Security Council resolutions and aspirations of the Kashmiri people. I thank you very much, and I am happy to take questions.